Hello, and welcome back to the City Beneath. We are continuing with the holding Vats. We made a bunch of progress so far, including a bunch of challenges. I feel like the rest of the level might take a while, so we split it in two. Clear an exit of the room without dropping the bridge. Without dropping the bridge. Okay, so I get a choice. Clear an exit. Do I want tar and mud to be in this configuration or in this configuration? Well, it's probably going to matter for this. If this was tar, it would be cuttable. We'd be able to get into it here. No, we wouldn't be able to get into it if it was all the way in here. If this was mud, it would be fine. Okay, so as mud, as it currently is, this is fine. This one as tar, we'd still be able to get in here. Okay, I don't think we want to flip. Which really means... Yes, remove all trapdoors connected to the large bridge to make it fall. That sounds like a way to not get the challenge. I could drop trapdoors. I'm not going to. Unless I have to. Okay, that doesn't work. No. Okay, I can probably do that. Can I survive this with those two coming for me? I can just do that. Prevent it from growing. There we go. This, I'm just going to kind of let do whatever it's going to do, and I'll come back and clear this later, because this should be fully clearable. So we're not going to clear all of it, but we are going to clear enough to make things easier. With regards to how many spawns I'm dealing with. I feel like this is under control pretty well. At this point. And like, I could have fully cleared this as well, I'm just, at this point, not going to bother. I do have access to this tar baby, so that's fine. I probably should have dropped that trapdoor as well. But I didn't. I think this is fine. Tar isn't growing anymore. And I have a way back. Okay. Yep, we're good. In fact, before making that cut, I could just go deal with this tar down here, because it's not going to grow anymore. Mud's not growing anyway. Interesting that the challenge was for not dropping the bridge. I feel like it would be hard. Well, arguably it could be harder either way. That's fine. It's not ideal. Oh, there is a black door there. Okay. That means this tar is uncuttable. If this was mud, it would be fine. If this was tar... well, we wouldn't be able to cut into this. Okay. So that's why it's a challenge, because we have to clear all the tar stuff. That just means that I'm on a time limit. We're still going to stick with this. I have to get up here. Okay, I don't think I'm fast enough here. I needed to already be... yeah, I already need to be in there. If I switch it, though, this is a bigger problem. Like, I think this problem is easier to deal with. So I do like this start. There's not really any reason to drop that. The problem with this is now I have to wait for these. I can go one more. Okay, if I do this... that should be fine, right? Because we're not going to have tar in here. Now I just have to go back and clean all of this up while tar is growing, which is fine. This stuff I would say I probably don't even want to clean up, honestly. I'd rather just leave that all as tar. Let's leave the trapdoors so that I can use them later if I need to. We're not going for a high score here. Okay, that did not work. I let out too many at once. In a bad position. I could just stay here. I was trying to be more efficient. Okay, that's one down. Just block that. Yep, that'll be contained in here. Okay. It'll be annoying, but I'm going to ignore it. Okay, we're just going to do that. Okay, they're stuck. Honestly, I feel like this challenge is more tedious than anything. Like, the challenging part was getting... was identifying what the problem spot was and dealing with it. Now that that's done... here I deliberately dropped this just to contain it so that I had less growth to deal with. Quite gonna work. It's fine. We have this shape and we just let it grow. I think that's fine. Actually, I can even do that. Okay. Now, in the time that that's happened, of course, it had a whole bunch more tar growth here. That's a decently nice shape, though. Okay, we'll just do that, because this was kind of an awkward shape. There we go. That to get a nice cuttable flat surface there. Okay, that wasn't too bad. And then we get our 3 by whatever, 3 by n rectangle that's so nice when you're working with tar. Now, that is This shape is cuttable. This is 5 by 2, which is cuttable, because if we cut here and here... That's a 5 as well. Okay. So I was talking in the previous part about how I like tar so much better than mud. This is an example of where tar is a lot more problematic than mud. Mud can still be messy because it can get shapes like these long straight stretches are kind of annoying because if I cut into here I can't get this final bit. But I can just go around the edge. In this particular case I have access to an edge, so it's fine. Okay, tar is done. Now to get all the mud. Yeah, and this sort of thing is why I thought maybe I didn't want to try to get the entire level done in one episode, because challenges involving tar stuff have the potential to go on a bit. Okay, that looks like... Oops, looks like we have it working here. We'll need to get out. Alright. The stronger we are, bridges do build. Interesting. Do I want tar growing or do I want mud growing? So what's going on with this room is I need to drop all of the trapdoors to gain access to the decoys, and then I have to stab all of the eyes before they see me, which means that I cannot step on any of the red lines. I don't know if this is the way I want to do things. But I think what we're going to do is deliberately not cut into the blue if we don't have to. We're going to use that as a barrier. I can drop the trapdoors whenever. But we're going to try to get rid of as much of the stuff that grows as possible. That's fine. It's actually faster at this point. We're just gonna do what we can. So I cannot actually get through this X without switching. I can switch at any time. Okay, if I do that, it's not going to grow through here. Stepping there to prevent the baby from cornering me. Okay, I think this is a pretty good strategy for this room. Yeah, there's the baby I was worried about last time. I need to drop that, might as well. Okay. So with that, this mud is completely contained. And because we came in on a corner, it can't grow out this way, so I think we're good. Okay, I can't go out that way. So I have to come in here again. It's fine. We'll just cut that to give myself a little bit more time. Okay. Get through here. It's kind of interesting, because I have these walls that I can be cutting, but I'm choosing not to. And once I've got all the mud gone, I guess, because I can switch it at any time, so I haven't really figured out if I'm going to need to do anything special to get access to it here. I don't think I need it as tar, though. I think just doing everything as mud. I was thinking about tar, that's why I stabbed there. I think this will just be doable as mud without doing any more switches. No. I'm gonna need to change it to mud for that tar there. Okay. Let's come up this way. And I can't get through there. Well, I'm gonna have to cut some of this anyway. Interesting. Okay, I can get through now. Not gonna bother with that, because we have more pressing concerns at the moment. Now, an interesting thing about this, because I can toggle it between tar and mud, but I can never make the stuff that's currently tar grow. Because the mud mother will become a tar mother when the tar becomes mud. So that means that as long as all of the mud is cuttable, which I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be, I can just do this right now. Okay, maybe not quite like that. Alright, and more growth. So aside from that one little blob of tar, is there anything else that I'm going to need? Let's do this properly. Anything else I'm going to need to do? Can't get through there. But I can probably get around without too much trouble. I don't even need to really be clearing this. Okay, that does need to be mud. Okay, that's fine. I don't really need to clear that, so I guess I won't. Okay. Is that it? Oh, but the center ones still. Might as well just take out this stuff in the middle. The tar is nicer when I'm trying to go fast without destroying things. Okay, what did I miss? There's one underneath the trapdoor here. There you go. Do I need to be facing down for any of these? Well, the most important one is to kill is you. That clears some spots. All right. 1,200 moves, not bad. Adders can eat the invulnerable sections of tar and mud. Yes, they can. Okay, that's good. Can you come over here, please? Thank you. There was an error contacting Caravel server. What? Okay, I am connected. Alright, you get over here. Oops. Horizontal. Vertical. Good. I just need you to come over here. There we go. More of a demonstration room than anything. And then one more room with the concept. So based on what we learned from the previous room, adders will not cut vulnerable tar, but they will cut invulnerable mud in this case. So yeah, the adders are being released. Now, there's no black door in this room, so I'm just going to kill these adders. They're doing a pretty good job of that themselves. I guess one lesson we can learn from this is that mud is probably easier to contain. Maybe not. Okay, not bad. No secrets. Nope, that is all pit. Yeah, so a couple of outer rooms here. I would say in general, the official holds don't have terribly tricky snake movement puzzles. At least not until, what was that level called? It was in the Second Sky. It's the desert-themed one with all the arrows in it. I would say that's probably the first time in an official hold I felt the need to learn snake movement, and until then I was able to do pretty much everything with trial and error. Obviously, as I'm doing these, I'm taking advantage of the fact that I know snake movement to make things a lot easier, but I don't think it's actually required for any of this. Alright, so what we have here is Briar, and no growth, so this is all just babies that will be spawned as the briar grows into it. And we have to cut along the edge to both slow the briar growth, I'm not sure if that's important, but also to expose these roach queens. So this is, honestly, I would say a decently interesting horde room. I like the setup on this one.
You're not a slayer, are you?
Not yet, but soon. Your demise is my ticket to full slayerhood.
That's unfortunate. If I had a little bit more time, I'd be able to make that work. I could just kill the Slayer. Well, that's going to be slow. Okay, we'll just wait. We'll just wait. And I was able to get through. Now, I might have some trouble here. Yeah. I think I was too slow, because this is going to be a problem now. I was able to hide here. Okay, there was enough time. We're gonna wait until this grows again. Make sure we don't cut this. isn't great. Okay, we got in. And contained the briar. Challenge. After descending the stairs, come back up and backtrack through the room without striking the orb. Okay. I am going to assume this room is not too bad. Also, I have a memory of a particular secret room. Am I thinking of Journey to Rooted Hold? I might be thinking of Journey to Rooted Hold, because I don't see anywhere here where we could have a secret. I thought there'd be one right along this wall. But I guess not. So, deliberately cutting some of that mud. And that lets me get through. And of course, in case we forgot, this is a spider level. So I guess that's the end. Homeward Ascent. Vithor noticed that he had reached somewhere familiar looking. He was almost back to the Empire. When, he wondered, would that become a good thing? Well, before we clear this incredibly challenging room, I really love backtracking mechanisms like this. This is just really cool. In fact, it doesn't matter. I can just do it. There we go. We now have a quick backtrack here. But we also have a challenge to do. From here, going down is the only way back to Rooted Hold. Yes, because we're not going to be redoing that river. But we have a challenge to get to here without hitting this. Okay, I thought that might be a bit much. Let's just do that. Okay, that somehow worked out. Okay, I think that's basically it. Unless I'm going to have a time issue. I'm going to have a time issue. Okay. Before we do that, let's... Okay. I think it's actually faster. Yeah, it would have been faster. Let's just start over. I don't get to choose my orientation, so there's no point in hitting any of these. You know what? Let's actually just stay here until that happens. Okay, if I was one ahead... I'm not. There's no way. That's too slow at the end there. So this is the tricky part. This is the tricky part. How do I deal with this? Yeah, those forced me to do that. Alternatively, I could just do this. No, I couldn't. I don't know if this is the best start. Okay, we're gonna get... No, this is just not good. Anytime I end up like this. So, is there anything else I could be doing here? This is the fastest way through here. If I just ignore these, then I'm dead. Oh no, I can recover here. This doesn't seem good. Thing is, they're gonna follow me. I'm not facing the right way. This isn't enough time. Okay, this is actually really tight. Do I want to be disturbing any of these? I don't think going in here helps. I don't think doing that helps. Because now I've just got a whole bunch more enemies to fight. I mean, I can do that. Now I've got just so many. That's just awful. That's just an awful approach. I mean, I'm just trying the same thing over and over, which is... not great. Okay, is that good? No, still too slow. It's not these ones. These ones aren't the problem. Alright, if I had fewer to deal with here... If I do that... I don't want to do that. I'm always one turn off. I'm always one turn off. Is there a way I can... be facing this way. Okay. Okay, instead of trying to hold my ground... Like, if I can be over just a little bit more... There's too many coming at me. Have to... Okay, one turn off again. That would work. Well, I can't say I'm really enjoying this process. This is just trial and error until I find a sequence that happens to work. Unless there's a different approach I can be taking altogether. Well, if I just kill everything... I am way too slow. There's no way. Okay, if I cut there... Interesting. I didn't... Maybe if I don't cut that, but I cut here. There we go. What did I come back for anyway? Good question. I guess I didn't need to save that. I could have just hit restart. That's fine. It's easy enough to get through this way. Did I do a turn I didn't need to do? That works. Alright, we're back in the city, just like that.
Beethrow, you're just in time. I returned triumphant from my negotiations.
Oh, yeah?
I have brought about a small change in policy, which will allow a non-citizen to apply for a temporary job.
Hey?
Go to the naming office to the southwest. They will have to serve you now.
Alright, and looks like Bethro is now allowed to have a job. So, naming office was here. Okay. So I guess we will do that next time. I will see you then.